Hi everyone, it's me Darlene, and I am here with a strip quilt. And before I forget, I will have just two quilt kits on eBay. At the end of this video, go to my description box, you'll find the link. I'm assuming this will probably sell out quick. I want to try to plan quilt tops for my videos. And now that I'm not, doing my fabric sales like I was doing, I have more time to plan on things like this. And I will try to make sure I have enough fabric for, more than two quilt kits. Okay? I love this print. It's called Flower Power. And I got it in 6 different colors. And we have, each color has an 8-inch strip and a 4-inch strip. And I know my nails are a hot mess. I have to do them. So let me just show you the colors. This one is like black background. This one is, I'm so terrible, I don't know, a kind of a purplish, wineish kind of color. I've got this one, yellow. I know that's yellow background. Pink. Blue. I'm pretty good with colors lately. And then a nice, light green. All I'm going to do is sew these strips together in any order that I want, and I haven't even thought about that, so let me go lay them on the table and I'll decide how I want it to look, and I'll show you. This is what I have. All I did was I started with 8-inch strip and then 4, 8, 4, 8, 4 all the way down. And then when I got to the middle part, it ends, this part ends with a 4, so I needed an 8. And so I just started here. I took the 8-inch that matched this one and I repeated. So it's pink, blue, yellow, purple, green. And I have pink, blue, yellow, purple, green. And then I just put that last piece of the black, the 4-inch there. So that's what I have. I like it. Now I'm going to grab those 2 strips and send them through, and then I'm going to put that back here so I don't lose my order. And then I'll do the same to those two. So I'm just going to do 2 strips at a time all the way down. I forgot to mention that the quilt top that I make today will be on eBay as a penny auction. That means the auction will start at 1 penny, free shipping, and it is for the USA only. I'm just going to sew these right sides together, and I'm going to keep one edge, keep the salvages even on one edge. It's just easier to trim that way. And I will go press this one now, and I'm going to press all my seams in the same direction. And I know the top started with black, so I will put that back on the table that way, and then it's easy after that. I just know that, the 4-inch will come here, and then the 8-inch, so it's going to be really simple. I've decided that I'm just going to continue adding on to this. I will do 6 strips all in one piece, and then I'll do the bottom half, and then I'll just put those together. So again, I know my black is the top of the quilt, so I don't want to attach anything to that. I'm attaching to this. The next strip is a 4-inch. It has to be, because I have 8 inches here and I want 4 inches. You don't have to do it that way. You can put some narrow strips together. You can put some big strips together. You could even cut 8-inch strips into 2 strips, whatever size you want. Just remember, every time you make a cut, you lose a 1/2 inch in the length of your quilt. So this is the edge that I'm keeping even. So I'm going to lay this piece right here. Oh my fucking word. Did you guys see what I just did? This is folded. So I have to take all the stitches out because I stitched through 2 layers. Oh my God, what an idiot. Hang on. Luckily for me, it didn't go through both layers the entire way that I sewed, so I don't have too much to pick out. But it just goes to show that, you know, you have to pay attention. I wouldn't have done this had I not been recording, but when I record, my mind is on the recording and not on the sewing. I got to get better at this. All right, I picked the stitches. This is single layer, but I'm going to start from the beginning and go again because some of these have been picked. Now I'm going to go press this seam. Next is the wide yellow onto the narrow purple. And truth be told, I could have totally made that mistake even if I wasn't recording. We all make mistakes. We all do. The thing is not to do it again, especially not in the same video. I don't bother backstitching because that's all going to be trimmed. So if you backstitch, it's really all for nothing. I'm going to go press this one open, and then I'm going to add 2 more strips, and that will be half of the quilt. It'll be the top half. And then I will put together the bottom half and then sew those together. And I'll come back when it's done. I forgot that before I sewed the 2 halves together, I need to trim, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I do each half separately because it's less fabric to cut. So here is my uneven selvage edge. I put that on my right side, depending on how you cut, but I'm going to be cutting on this side. So uneven, and it's folded in half. Now I'm going to take that end, and I'm going to have to put the camera down, and I'm going to fold it to here, and I want to make sure that I only fold it as close to the edge as the shortest piece on the uneven side, like that. So now I know if I cut below the selvage, I'm going to be cutting across everything. So I look at this end, and I'm on the 22 line, and I'm going to leave it like that, but I'm going to trim on the 1 inch. And then when I do that for the top and the bottom, they'll be the same size. Like that. And now I'm sure that I got all the selvages cut off. So this half is now actually really 21 inches wide. If I double that when I open it up, that's 42. So the quilt top will be 42 inches wide. Now I'm going to do the other half, and then I will sew the 2 halves together. This came out so good and easily under an hour. I didn't time myself because I ate lunch during this, I edited during this, but with strips this wide, you know, it's just so quick and easy to slap it together. And if you don't have pre-cut strips, just cut your own. It's easy, and you can cut them wide so that, you know, your quilt is quick. You know what I mean? The wider the strips, the fewer strips you have to put together. I think it is so retro. Oh, before I forget, it is 42 inches wide, 64 inches tall, and not only are the flower power flowers retro, but the colors. You know, the purple, the green, the pink. I just really, really like it so much. Again, I have just 2 kits available. They will be on eBay, and also you can go bid on the quilt top. Do know that it is just the top that you are seeing. No batting, no backing. You have to finish the quilt any way you want. I guess that is about it. I'm going to give you a little slideshow right now. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.